XLM. All right, let's see. Let's get to this. Oh, I don't want no email.
Guess I'll play dumb.
Hey, that's your target right over there. The Tycoon, Mr. Batera.
What am I watching? Well, the Greed Island video game, of course.
But what makes you so interested in a video game, sir? You've spent a considerable amount of...
Okay.
We have to assume that this is the work of a conjurer.
You're right, no doubt about it.
These buildings weren't here yesterday. This has to be Nen.
Oh, man, these guys are out of their minds. They have someone who can conjure up entire buildings.
We should be prepared for any traps they've set.
Yeah, it also pretty much proves they're still around here somewhere.
The problem is, these buildings create way too many blind spots. I can only see 20% of the area at one time.
But if you move around too much, there's a chance you might run into one of them.
I'd really like to avoid that. The thing is, I have no idea what I'd do if I heard their voices behind me. My heart is already pounding. Voices, huh?
What?
Nothing. Never mind. Just go back to your post for the time being. I'll call you back in 5 minutes. Melody, how are things going on your end?
We're still shopping. This is harder than normal bodyguard work. I think Basho's about to snap. Okay, I understand.
Just to be perfectly clear, you've already told me everything Uvo knew about the chain user.
Yeah. When we were investigating the Nostrad family using the Hunter website, Uvo pointed out the three at the top. As the members he thought he recognized.
It was late on the night of the first when we realized that they were the daughter's bodyguards. And the girl, it was just yesterday when I met her.
That's when you stole her ability, wasn't it? The first time you made contact.
Yes. And here is an updated list of all the bodyguards in question. There are 2 new members.
Oh, wow. They already updated it? That was so fast.
So I count 7 bodyguards. There might even be more than that. That's an awful lot of people to guard one little girl.
He loves his daughter.
More like he holds her ability in higher regard than the girl herself. Her father got to where he is today by capitalizing on her power. And of course, there are many who resent his advancement.
But why did she come to York New City in the first place?
My guess, she's here for the auction.
Are you okay?
Shizuku, Pakunoda.
We're listening?
Nice. How could I have been so blind? Damn it. What's wrong with me? Nostrad's daughter comes to York New City. Why? If only I had thought about it. Perhaps we could have found the chain user sooner. It's safe to assume that this girl came to York New for the auction, along with her bodyguards. I was too focused on her fortune-telling ability to give it much thought. According to the website, she's known to collect certain body parts. It would seem that's her hobby.
Body parts? Scarlet eyes.
That's right. Which means that the chain user joined the Nostrad family for a reason. He knew that the Scarlet Eyes would be sold at the auction, and that Nostrad's daughter would be interested in buying them. The chain user wants two things: to extract revenge on us and retrieve the eyes. Okay, Shal. What about the Scarlet Eyes? Were we able to retrieve them?
Sorry, but I'm not sure. I had the auctioneer running on autopilot for pretty much the whole auction.
Cortopi, do you remember copying the Scarlet Eyes?
Yes, I did.
Your copies function as your N. So can you tell where the copy is?
Yes, if I'm touching the original.
I found them!
Got it. There's something of the same shape in that direction, approximately 2,500 meters.
Is the chain user there?
We should hurry. The effects of the N will fade in a few hours.
Do you have the map? Here. North by northwest. 2,500 meters. The Bachtical Hotel.
Boss, let me go check it out. I beg you.
Very well. But I'm coming with you.
You got it.
Paku, Machi, Shizuku. You're coming too. Shal, you'll switch with Cortopi.
Okay.
Hello?
Is this Killua?
Yeah, who are you?
One of Kurapika's colleagues. Could you look to your left?
Raise your right hand. That's a hell of an ear. That's gonna come in handy.
Oh my god, it's so glitchy.
Really? Didn't we already go there before? I thought the Bachtical Hotel, isn't that one of the places the Nostrad family was staying?
It was, but by the time Shal thought to look at the Hunter website, they had already checked out of their rooms.
They probably checked back into the same hotel under a different name. They're being cautious.
The rain makes it difficult to make out what they're saying, but there's a group of people talking over there. There are 5 or 6 of them, including some women. And they're all heading away from those abandoned buildings.
That's amazing. Lauren and I have done a lot of traveling. I can't hear that.
Because it's my ability. For Kurapika to ask me for my help, I'm guessing he must be really desperate.
You think so?
He wants to do everything by himself, doesn't he?
Oh, you're right. He sure does.
Would you happen to be an assassin?
Well, I used to be. How did you know?
Your footsteps. You're right beside me, but they're estinto.
Esti what?
Estinto. It's a musical term that means they're just barely audible.
Oh, I guess I'm in the habit of moving silently.
Yours are the quietest I've ever heard. Your technique is very impressive. It's easy to see why Kurapika would rely on you.
Maybe, but I'm not too thrilled about this.
Oh, is that so? Wait, stop. They're 100 meters away. Just around the next corner.
You can pick up their footsteps?
Each person's has their own unique sound.
Oh, I'll check it out. Hey, Killua.
The woman's here.
She is?
She's with her buddies. There are 6 of them. The guy with the top knot's here too.
There's one more thing. There's a guy we didn't see yesterday. I'm willing to bet he's the leader.
What's he look like?
He's wearing a black coat with an inverted cross on the back. He has black, slicked back hair. Can't see his face. Damn it! They're really alert!
I'm too scared to circle around front.
Give it to me. Where are you now?
In front of the Motoba building. They're heading west on Continental.
There's a station nearby. Can you board their train?
Depends. If it's crowded, I can manage.
Hurry. Head to the south.
Okay!
Melody's in the same car as them. We're headed toward Castor. I'm in the last car on the train.
Heading to Castor?
The auction site's in that direction.
For that matter, so is our hotel.
Yeah. I know, Elisa, I know. Honestly, I'm starting to get pretty sick of this job. I should be happy I'm spending time with the dogs. It sure beats taking care of that spoiled brat, I guess.
I'm fond of Miss Neon, but she's just so hyper. Look at this, Elisa! It's so cute!
Well, it won't be much longer. I'll find a better job and... Who's there?
Room service.
Leave it by the door. Okay, let's eat. Man, I have really got to find another job and fast. I don't have the energy for this kind of work. I just need to find something that will support Elisa and these guys. But that's easier said than done. Huh? Don't worry, buddy. I'll figure something out soon.
They got off. They got off at Lipa Station, and they're heading for the Saloma Mall exit.
Not good. The hotel is that way.
Seriously? They found out we switched our rooms? Ugh. This isn't funny. We need to get out of here now. I'd better take these with me.
The station's over there. Should we get a little closer?
No. Any closer than this, and the troop might sense my hostility. Hey, go. This is as far as it's safe to go. I need to be this far from the station, or else they'll notice me before I want them to. It'll take approximately 0.5 seconds to land an attack. And that's more than enough time for them to engage an evasive maneuver. Unless they're distracted, of course. The spiders!
It's moving, descending slowly.
So on an elevator, are they leaving?
Let's hurry up and get in there then.
We will apprehend him as a group. Try to stay close enough to provide assistance. Hakunoda, once we have him, get the information on Uvo.
Got it.
After that, Nobunaga, they're all yours. Go!
They're running there now! And they're fast! Can we head them off by car?
Well, it is evening rush hour. At this rate, they might be a lot faster on foot. Huh? Kurapika!
I'll contact you soon! Wait till then! Wait, Kurapika! I have an idea! Kurapika, come on!
Melody and I are still at the entrance, but they just ran off to the northwest.
Right! In pursuit!
Wait, you're chasing them? That's dangerous!
They're gonna notice you! Knock it off! You there? Damn, he hung up! What the hell?
Whoa, what's that? Are those ninjas?
Target is moving rapidly toward 2 o'clock.
Then he must be in a car. I was going to wait till I found another job, but not now. Today's my last day.
Leorio, where's Gon?
He took off after Kurapika. He told us to wait here, but there's no way in hell I can just sit here doing nothing. I'm driving to the Bachtical Hotel, but I'm stuck in traffic.
Ugh. Fine, we'll go after them! What is wrong with these people? Damn it! It's like they just do whatever the hell they want!
We're being followed.
Since when? Oops. I was too focused on the target.
It's the chain user, behind or in front.
Nobunaga, Pakanoda and Kortopi, go ahead.
Roger that.
See them?
Just shadows, not faces. One of them's in the alley.
The other's behind the trash can.
Okay. Keep using Gil.
Roger.
Come on, spiders. I'm ready. Kurapika, stop! We can't fight 3 of them and win if they know we're here! Don't do it! Guess I'll have to take my chances. Goon! I'm sorry, okay? I'll stop following you, just forget it!
Him again?
The one you mentioned. This is him.
The other one's here as well. Come on out. Well, the Mafia reward has been canceled, so what do you want with us?
Really, it has? We didn't know.
What do we do, boss?
Seize them. Finks, it's me. Come to the Bachetical Hotel.
Shouldn't we get rid of them here?
No. I have faith in your instincts. If they're connected to the chain user somehow, we should keep them alive.
My instincts aren't all that trustworthy.
Hey, can I ask you something? How can you kill people who have nothing to do with you?
You have a lot of hostility for someone who's just surrendered. Perhaps because they've nothing to do with us. No. On second thought, it's not that simple. My motives are unimportant now. I don't like speaking of them. But surprisingly enough, or as I expected, the reason's the key to understanding myself.
What's he talking about?
Head to the hotel and wait for Finks and the others. If they try to escape, kill them.
Understood.
Now that they're on high alert, we have to keep our distance. Otherwise, they're bound to notice us. Make sure you're concealing your presence.
Damn it.
We just have to be patient.
I'm aware of that!
I don't think you are! Your reckless pursuit exposed them to needless danger. Do you even know why they allowed themselves to be captured? If you get caught here too, then no one will be able to stop the troop.
I'm sorry.
Humans all have to lower their guard sooner or later. You're no different. We must wait.
You're right.
Where's Squalla?
He's not answering his cell. This is not the chain user.
No, I recognize his face from the list. Step outside.
Well, I've got my fair share of skill. I've survived some close calls. That experience has given me a sixth sense. Right now, it's telling me that today, I'm...
Make one move and I'll kill you.
I have questions I want you to answer truthfully. One of your associates uses chains, doesn't he? Where is he?
What are you talking about? And who are you anyway? Don't you realize I'm with the Nostrad family? Ah!
Just answer the damn question, or else you're left's next.
Hey! Didn't I tell you not to move? Stay still and answer the woman's questions, you idiot.
What did you do to Uvogin? The big guy that you and your friends captured.
That guy? He escaped from us somehow. After that, I have no idea.
Where are the other bodyguards?
They already went back to the island. I was on my way home too when you guys...
There's a penalty for lying.
But I'm not lying! Why would I lie in a situation like this one?
I'll ask you one more time. Where is the chain user hiding?
I don't know who you're talking about! I don't know any chain user, okay?
One last question. Is there anyone you care for? Or love?
Do you really think I'd be in this business if there were?
Her name is Eliza. She's very beautiful.
If any of you lay a finger...
So, did you get any decent data on the chain user?
It would be far too much trouble to explain, so I'll just shoot it with my memory bomb. Now stop it, Lucy.
Shut up. Go ahead. I see. So that's what you look like, Mr. Kurapika. I'll remember your name and your face until I get the chance to murder you!
The Phantom Troop has, at last, identified Uvogin's killer. Kurapika races to rescue Gon and Killua. The final battle draws near.
Coming up, Gon and Killua's Hunterpedia! I'm Gon! I'm Killua, and this is our Hunterpedia! Today we'll introduce Nobunaga. He's an enhancer and an Eido master who uses a 4-meter end radius. His aura lets him take down foes with one strike. One strike? You're out! Next time!
We weren't able to find out what happened to Uvo. But we did learn the chain user's name and what he looks like.
Nothing on his abilities yet.
All right. We'll be waiting in the lobby of the hotel. Looks like they found out the chain user's identity. That just leaves 3 more. Let's go.
We should go too.
What do we do? There's no point in capturing Pakunoda now.
If I were Kurapika, I would switch targets. If I wanted to crush the troop, I'd go after the leader. Melody's listening in on the conversation, so they should know where we're going. It's just a question of when he'll attack. We all need to be on the same page. We need to be precise. A second's delay would be fatal.
つ意味がある You can smile again 太陽浴びて You can fly away 世界は君の輝きを待ってる大地を踏みしめて君は目覚めてゆく天使の微笑みで連れ出して始まりはいつでも遅くないさ何度でも立ち上がれ
Let's wait right here.
There are no opportunities to attack. They'll be watching anyone who walks in the door. I just hope Kurapika and Melody beat us here.
Come on! Don't you know what time it is? Idiot! It's the Beachticle Hotel! How many damn times do I have to repeat myself? Well?
Leorio!
What are you looking at, kid? Huh?
Should I kill him?
Ignore him. Look the other way.
What? You think this is a show? Scram! Look, with failures like you working for me, my future's about to get real dark. Listen, I'm gonna close my eyes just this once. One more mistake and you're fired! You better get over to the hotel by 7 o'clock sharp. Do you hear me?
It's a message. 7 sharp. We'll use darkness for cover. I'll dislocate my joints and get free. I just need 0.7 seconds to attack. I'll have plenty of time. It'll take a few seconds for their eyes to adjust to the darkness if the lights suddenly go out.
All right, it's time for our last song. This request comes from Kitchome.
3 more minutes!
Everybody made it here.
Hey. What's this? You boys got caught again? Okay, I get it. You changed your minds and decided to join us, right?
Look, we didn't know anything about your bounty. It was canceled, wasn't it? We just found out about it.
You were stalking us, and you screwed up again, huh? You kids never learn. I guess this must be fate at work.
2 more minutes.
Well, let's be friends, okay?
Fat chance.
Huh?
We're only following you guys just to get the reward. And to be perfectly honest, I don't even want to look at you. Nice. Now we won't seem suspicious when we close our eyes. Yeah, me neither.
What do you think, boss? They've got guts, don't they? Their nerve reminds me of Uvo.
They're just little kids. They don't even know enough to be afraid. Anyway, describe the chain user to us.
First things first. Why don't you check them once again, Haku?
Okay then. What should I ask?
Ask them, what are you hiding?
Damn, that's a great question. It's straight to the point, and you can learn all kinds of information from it.
Well, folks, there's only 1 minute left in this week's broadcast.
1 minute. We've got to stall. It's no use. Your ability. It lets you draw memories out of whoever you touch, doesn't it? Well, we're not hiding anything. And even if we...
I'll find out soon enough, so just be quiet.
Even if we did know something, we'd hide it from you. It's not that hard. We'll think about some... Yeah, that's what I thought.
You boys seem confused. I extract the purest memories that are beneath your consciousness. I'm not browsing through the surface thoughts you create. My questions are specifically designed to stimulate your memory. They're brought to the surface the same way a stone tossed into a pond stirs up sediment. They're original memories, clean and unprocessed, and I simply scoop them up. Deceiving me is impossible.
Tune in next week. This is JFN, and it's now 7 p.m.
Here we go!
It's time to ask my question. What are you hiding?
see them, but they can't see us!
The kid on the right is loose? I can't see. So this was their plan? Oh no, you don't!
Gone! I'll have to kill her to break the thread! My hand! She trapped it with her muscles!
You're mine. Seems your bloodlust gave you away. The darkness can't help you now.
Killua!
Might as well give up. What a pity. Well, it was a good shot, I'll give you that.
That guy was working with them?
Forget him. All we need now are these two kids, right? Our eyes will adjust shortly.
You're right.
But wait, where did the boss go?
The boss is gone. Shizuku, hold this one.
Sure. Are you okay, Paku?
He broke my left hand and a molar.
We underestimated them.
You're not gonna believe this, but these kids...
Wait! Hakunoda, it's for you.
Hey! What the hell is going on here?
We missed him because he was disguised as a clerk. No, that can't be right. The boss should have been able to evade a chain attack from that distance without any trouble. Except, the abrupt plunge into darkness must have delayed his reaction time by a split second. This attack was planned to the last detail. Either way, I was only able to learn a few key words, like blackout and 7 o'clock sharp. And another thing that bothers me. If these kids knew the chain user all along, then why didn't my previous questioning trigger any memories? He must have been hiding his powers, not just from his enemies, but from his friends as well. From that, we can surmise that he's most likely intelligent, quick on his feet, secretive, and above all, cold-blooded. That tells me he probably isn't bluffing. He was prepared to sacrifice a few precious seconds, just to leave me this message. Which means it's true. It has to be. His ally has the ability to read human emotion just by listening to heartbeats. That ally is the reason he had time to leave this message behind. If I talk, he'll almost certainly sacrifice his friends and kill the boss. But if I don't talk, then these kids will still be valuable as hostages.
Paku.
We have a chance to rescue the boss.
Paku.
But...
Paku! Don't say a word from here on out. Got it. Machi, you just focus on your Nen threads. I'll take this one.
Kurapika did it!
Since he left us a message, he'll probably try to contact us again soon. Until he does, these two are our hostages.
I am the head of the spider, and you are the legs. Natural law dictates that the legs must follow wherever the head goes. But this is just the chain of command. It doesn't apply to my life or death. If I happen to die, one of you can replace me. And there may come a time when a leg has more importance than the head. Make the right call. My orders are priority. However, my life and my death are not. So, what's key is survival of the whole, not the individual. Never forget that.
So what should we do now? If I tell everyone that I learned the chain user's powers and weaknesses, we could then use that information to defeat him quite easily. But if I do, that makes Krollo's death more likely. I'm sure Uvo faced a similar choice when he died for the spider's sake. To die? What did that fortune from the boss say? 2 choices. Would speaking be considered a betrayal? Or would lying?
What's key is survival of the whole.
Right. I'm overthinking it.
Paku, I wouldn't worry about this too much. Until we know more, you should just keep quiet.
Just hurry up, Finks! Somebody has captured the boss!
Boss, we still need you. Even if that means betraying the spiders.
We'll be fine. A number of the enemy were injured, so they'll stay put until backup arrives. What are you looking at?
Nothing. I just didn't expect the chain user to be a woman.
Who said I was? I thought you knew better than to trust appearances. Regardless, you should watch what you say, since it may well be the last thing out of your mouth.
You aren't going to kill me. Not after you left your precious friends behind.
I may appear calm and composed, but I will not ignore your threats!
Kurapika! That's enough.
The girl's fortune failed to mention this. Therefore, this event isn't significant enough to matter. Or else I am quite certain that it would have come up.
Bastard!
Kurapika!
If you kill him, I'll kick your ass, you hear me?
Should I explain further? This situation is nothing. It's no different than an afternoon coffee break. In fact, it's quite peaceful.
Kurapika, calm down! Nothing has changed. We're on equal footing now.
Equal? I'm afraid you're quite mistaken in that regard. Your assumption is completely wrong.
Zach,
I
get
have
up your
no
game.
value as a hostage.
Shut up! If you insist on babbling!
It's the truth. Everything that he's told us so far is sincere.
There you have it. This is reality. You're the one who's cornered.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, his heartbeat is perfectly normal. He's not shaken by any of this. He's not worried or scared, even of death. He's accepted his destiny. I can hear that he walks with death every single day of his life. How can he produce such a sound? Make it stop. I can't take anymore. I don't want to listen to either one of you.
Oh, Melody.
He truly believes that he has no real value as a hostage whatsoever. And yet, the fact remains that he's the leader.
What are you? What are you people?
What's up?
The spiders.
You're hungry? Okay, well, there's food. You can
Okay,
heat up.
so what happened?
The lights went out.
The boss was captured in the confusion.
Here's the message from the chain user. Why didn't you go after him?
Machi and Paku were injured.
So?
So he has allies who happen to be pro-hunters.
So?
Come on, read between the lines, damn it! It proves that we can use these kids as hostages. If we give chase, and we let them escape, it's all over. The chains Uvo couldn't break out of are probably the ones that captured the boss. He can't escape on his own.
Probably.
I told you it was dark! By the time our eyes adjusted, the boss had vanished. And with these kids here, we weren't in a position to move!
Fine, fine, but let's not point fingers. For now, we just need a plan.
Were you the leader of the troop 5 years ago? When they mercilessly slaughtered the Kurta of the Scarlet Eyes? Answer me!
Are those the chains you killed Uvo with?
There's no more milk?
What were his last words?
I don't remember.
What about the bag? There's nothing
That
else?
isn't true, is it?
There's no more in the bag?
But I can
Are you
relate.
sure?
I feel the same.
Check.
I have nothing to say to you.
He's trying to provoke you.
Ah!
Don't fall for
I
it.
told you it's a
Damn
fake
it.
milk.
Damn it!
That proves it. I'm surprised. The chain user has a weakness. One that I can exploit.
It's from the boss's phone.
Huh?
Hello?
I have 3 demands.
You the chain user?
The general rule is that you will do as I tell you to. If you don't obey, I'll kill your leader immediately. First, do not come after us. Second, do not harm the 2 hostages.
Third, put Pakunoda on the phone.
Can I ask you something first? It's about your second demand. See, the hostages started putting up a bit of a fight, so we had to break a few bones.
Then we're done here. What?
Sorry, I was lying. Both of them are okay.
This is your last chance. Try to take it seriously. Now put Pakunoda on the phone.
Ow!
Yes, hello?
You're the only one allowed to hear what I have to say. Move away from the others. Did you make contact with Skuala?
Yes,
So you're aware of Melody then?
I am.
Good, this won't take long. Listen carefully. I forbid all further communication with the others.
No talking, gestures, writing, signals, or eye contact. None of that is allowed. Come to the place I designate.
And come alone. If your heart rate changes in the slightest, I will kill the hostage. Understood?
Hand off the phone. Anyone but the man from before.
Hello?
I'm going to meet with Pakunoda alone. The rest of you return to your hideout. All 10 troop members must be there. If one is missing, I'll kill the hostage. Understand?
Yeah.
Put Pakunoda back on.
Take it.
Come to Lingon Airport. You have until 8. Remember, you're to come completely alone.
Don't hesitate, Pakunoda. Bring everyone. He's sure to put his friends before his mission.
Hey, Paku!
Wait! Let Paku go there by herself. We're gonna go back to the hideout. Those were his orders.
Who cares about that?
He just said if we disobeyed, he was gonna kill the boss!
Are you an idiot? If that happens, we'll kill the chain user. And that'll be that.
It's what the boss would want us to do. Your way of thinking is an insult to the spiders, Nobunaga.
Let's quit wasting time and follow Pakunoda. It's the only choice we have.
He does have a point. There's no reason that we should let Paku go alone. If we keep following his orders, the fortunes will come true.
Look, I'm with Nobunaga on this one. We should all follow his orders for now.
She's right.
For now? How long's that gonna be? Until half our limbs are gone or what? Hey, Shizuku, what do you think?
Disagreements are settled with a coin toss.
A coin toss isn't gonna cut it right now.
I think I'll have to side with Nobunaga. Because I don't want the boss to die right now. Same goes for Pakunoda. I'm sure she feels the same way. I suppose that's why she left without saying a word.
I don't believe this. It's like talking to a wall. If it was up to me, I'd kill you right now. But Pakunoda comes first.
Wait! I'm warning you. Take one more step, and I'll cut you down.
Oh, yeah? I'd like to see you try it.
Troop members are not allowed to fight.
Aren't you on Nobunaga's side?
That's what my heart tells me. But the rules are the rules. You break the rules, you reject the spider. We'd be rejecting the boss too. I don't want to do either of those things.
It's the chain user.
Here, let me take it. Yeah,
Put a hostage on the phone.
You little... Here.
Are all of them together?
Right now they are. But they've been talking about going after Pakunoda. Ugh.
You'd better watch your mouth, kid. Still there?
Be at your hideout in half an hour.
I'm sure you'll be tempted to try something, but then your boss will die.
I'll call again soon.
Guess we can't follow Paku now.
Damn it!
The boss will die if all 10 of us aren't together. And he's using the hostages as messengers. That's pretty smart.
This is the perfect opportunity to fight the boss. But if I leave, he'll die. Well, there you have it. I'll need some help.
Sure, all right. I've known you a little longer than Krollo.
Kurapika's revenge has come to fruition, and his confrontation with the troop has reached its final stage.
Coming up, Gon and Killua's Hunterpedia! I'm Gon! I'm Killua, and this is our Hunterpedia! Today you're gonna meet Pakunoda. She's a specialist, and she has the power to see memories whenever she touches people or things. She also has the ability to conjure memories into bullets and shoot them. Memories bomb! Next time, signal to retreat!
To verify, are you Pakunoda of the Phantom Troop?
Yes, I am.
She's telling the truth.
Let's begin. I will present each of you with 2 conditions. If you choose to abide by them, I will release your leader.
Figure it out, Pakunoda. He's more concerned about his friends than killing me to satisfy his revenge. That is the chain user's weakness.
I'll start with the conditions for the leader. First, I hereby forbid all further use of Nen. Second,
Is this really the right move? If I eliminate the boss, the spider will fall apart. That was the idea, but...
I have absolutely no value as a hostage.
Everything that he's saying right now is true.
But the spider can live on, even without a head. The leader isn't everything. The group would be more than willing to sacrifice him if they felt it necessary. That is the nature of the Phantom Troop. I can cut off the head, but it's no guarantee the spider will die. The question is there any other alternative? Is there some kind of miracle that can get me out of this bind? There isn't. None that I can think of. Yes, this is right. In this moment, this is what I have to do. I must get those 2 back. That is my top priority. I've lost too many people already. I will not lose my friends! Second, I forbid all contact with other troop members from now on. Those are my conditions. And to make certain you adhere to them, I will stab your leader with my judgment chain. Arbiter Littlefinger. It's up to you now, Pakunoda. Are these conditions acceptable?
Yes, I accept.
Pakunoda, you're next. First off, release Gon and Killua, uninjured, before midnight and without any deceptions. Second, you are also forbidden to reveal anything about me. Except, and I'll stab you with the chain as well.
Yes, go ahead.
Hey, if Gon and Killua were being controlled by a manipulator, could you tell from their heartbeats?
Maybe. I've met Killua before, so I know his normal heartbeat. I should be able to tell if anything has changed.
Good enough. Before the exchange, I have something to say.
Kurapika. In the back of your mind, you sense something's amiss. You're curious as to why Pakunoda came alone. If the troop were as merciless as we expected them to be, this hostage exchange would be impossible.
You are the one who is cornered.
Their rules are ironclad, and their boss accepts them without question. But what about the others? This one appears to be different. This woman whom you despise with your whole being is driven, certainly. But by the very same motive that drives you. She wishes to save her boss, to save her friend. You do realize this, don't you?
Now, return to your companions and inform them of the exchange. I want you to bring the hostages to Lingon Airport before midnight tonight. Come alone, and tell no one where you're going.
I understand. I will do what you ask. Take me back to the airport.
You haven't asked any questions. You know who I am. You must by now. Aren't you worried? You don't find this deal unreasonable? Do you actually believe I'll return your leader?
I do. If you really wanted to deceive me, you wouldn't have asked me those questions.
Does he really expect us to simply accept those conditions? Tell us where he is, Paku. We'll kill the kids and go deal with the chain user.
You're insisting?
Damn right I am. If you don't tell us, then you are not leaving.
I refuse to tell you anything, and I'm taking the kids alone, end of story. Don't interfere.
Screw that! If anyone is interfering, it's you!
Go ahead, Pakunoda. We can stop them, so don't worry.
Stop us? How insulting.
You're serious, aren't you? I don't get it. Have you all lost your damn minds?
I think the chain user got to them before we arrived. They're probably under his control. We're wasting time. I'll make them talk.
You really don't get it? You don't understand why Pakunoda wants to leave without telling you anything? And you don't understand why Machi would want to stop you? You think it's because they're being manipulated? It's because they want to rescue your boss! What else would it be? They want to save their friend from danger! Don't you understand that?
Shut up, Pipsqueak! You're just desperate to leave!
I'm not saying it to save myself! Take it back! Man...
Take it back? Come over here and make me. I'll rip your head off the second you take a step.
Then I won't! You think I'm that stupid? Kurapika isn't like you. No matter how much he hates someone, he would never lose control and kill them out of anger. He's not a murderer! And you better believe if Kurapika makes a promise, then he's gonna keep his word no matter what happens! Doubt me? Ask Pakunoda. She's met him, she knows! If you just do what he says, he will return your boss!
Alright, kid, that's enough. I'm starting to get real sick of your crap!
Knock it off. Just let Pakunoda go.
What, you're siding with them now?
Hey, Shao. What do you think our worst-case scenario would be?
That the boss is already dead and Paku and the rest are being controlled.
that we won't be able to locate the chain user, and the two kids find a way to escape.
You've got it all wrong. The worst case scenario is that we all die and the spider perishes. What you're talking about would be pretty pleasant by comparison. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Whatever your reasoning, you're relying way too much on the boss. And if the Phantom Troop falls apart as a result, that'd be more of a betrayal than anything else. Keep bickering like this and it might just happen. So calm down and let them have their way. Hakunoda can take the kids. If the boss doesn't return, then we'll kill the members who are being controlled and start rebuilding the spider. It's really that simple.
I'm fine with that, if it'll satisfy you. Though, I'm not being controlled, and killing me won't be easy.
Yeah,
Put the hostages on the phone.
Don't break it!
Are you okay? Are they there?
Yeah, they're all right here.
Hey! Look, we're following your orders.
Aren't you going to go after them? I mean, the chain user can't monitor our location now.
Shut up. If I tried to follow them, you would just stop me, right? I'll just wait here for the time being. And if the boss doesn't come back for whatever reason, I guess I'll kill you too.
As you wish.
Where's that?
Board the airship. The pilot knows where to go.
Just the three of them, as promised.
We can't be sure yet, so stay on high alert.
There's someone over there. It's him! Hisoka!
Hey.
What are you doing here?
Did you sneak out?
No need for concern. I left a double behind.
Make it quick. Without needles, my face will revert in 4 to 5 hours.
What are you up to?
Allow me to board the airship with them. If you refuse, I'll kill Gon and Killua.
Bastard!
I'm only kidding. I would never be so wasteful. My target is Krollo and Krollo alone, and I'll gladly get off the airship as soon as he is released. All I want is to fight him. Nothing more, I promise.
Killua, place the phone next to your heart.
It's fine. There's nothing wrong with him.
Okay, begin the exchange!
It's good.
If you make contact with a troop member, you die. Now you'll know the pain of losing your home.
I've waited a long time for this moment. Come on, let's fight.
Nice and ugly.
I won't be needing this anymore. Now this won't be considered infighting, so there's no need to hold back.
We can talk, because you aren't a troop member. I can't fight you. Or rather, I'm simply not worth the trouble. Because, you see, he stabbed his judgment chain directly into my heart. I can't use Nen anymore.
It appears that we can leave now.
I see.
Hisoka returned to the airship without fighting at all.
The leader probably told him about my chains once he realized he wasn't a member. But I'm not surprised. Fighting someone who can't use Nen Wouldn't be of much interest to Hisoka.
So wait, he wasn't a troop member?
No.
How did you sneak out?
I have a friend who's good with disguises. There's no need to worry. I no longer have any reason to kill Crollo. I have no interest in broken toys. Slip out when it pleases you. One more thing. My real fortune mentioned something, that I would have a date with the boss on Tuesday. It also said that by the time I left, the troops' numbers would be cut in half. Bit by bit, fate seems to be changing.
I'm sorry for exposing you to danger.
You used your chains on the boss, didn't you?
Yes, but something tells me that this isn't the end.
Yeah?
Where's the boss?
He can't come here.
Huh? You're kidding. You'd better explain. And if we don't like it...
Yes, I know. But don't worry. I can only shoot 6 bullets at once. Enough for the founding members. Phaeton, Finks, Machi, Nobunaga, Shalmark, Franklin. Will you trust me and accept this completely? Paku, you're not...
Hey, don't tell me you're being controlled
Be quiet! It's Paku. You can trust her.
All my memories. My heart and soul. I give you everything. Please. Let me be the last.
Paku.
Told me about his abilities, I thought of something. If all he had really wanted was to get revenge, then he probably would have taken on different abilities. Think so? I do, because if he had only wanted to kill the troop, he wouldn't have gone through the trouble of chaining their hearts. I wouldn't have.
Maybe, if he only had one target. Instead, he was dealing with all of them. He couldn't catch and kill one right away. He'd need to extract information about the others.
Oh.
I think his ability was created solely for revenge.
I see. But that was his original objective. Kurapika's different now.
I'm blessed with good friends.
But you've got a point. He really should stay still for a little while. If their boss doesn't come back, they're gonna be even more determined to find him.
Yeah.
Metal.
Either way, we're gonna have to be careful when we go to the auction house. So, do you really have a plan? Something to help us get our hands on Greed Island? Cause that's all we have to go on!
Yeah. But it's only a 50-50 chance.
Wait, didn't you say 70% earlier? I get it. That's pretty clever. And it might be our only shot. It's practical and sound, too. Yeah, the way I see it, our odds are 80%.
Really?
Really, let's do it!
The auction is in Hall B.
That's it over there.
Wow. heck are those guys doing here? How would I know?
You know that was cold. No need for you to run away.
Why wouldn't we run?
Yeah, don't worry. We're not here to kill you two or anything.
He's right. It's not like we can kill the chain user now anyway.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, he used his chains on the boss, didn't he? That means we can't kill him.
I thought it was the opposite. It's nice to have someone around who never shies away from asking questions.
When you die, it doesn't mean your Nen disappears. Nen that's driven by hatred and regret can last a long time after death, and it will direct itself toward the target of those emotions. Since the boss can't use Nen himself anymore, he's all the more vulnerable to that kind of assault. Scary, procedural. That's why we can't kill the chain user. Am I talking too much? Fine then. I won't say another word. We are Nen users. Anyway, we're gonna remove Nen from other people. Done with the two of you. The only reason we're even here is to enjoy the auction. The other members decided to pack up and go home already.
Hold on. How's Miss Pakunoda?
She died, actually.
Oh, I see.
I don't get it. Why don't you run away?
What do you mean by that?
With my injuries, you could escape easily. And if you did, I would lose my leverage. And the chain user could kill the boss. So why not run away? Aren't you on his side?
Well, we're his friends. And we all care about him. And we don't want him to turn into a murderer. If an exchange will do the job, that's what we'll do. What's wrong? Let's go.
Paku was very thankful to both of you.
Tune in next time when the Greed Island arc begins.
Coming up, Gon and Killua's Hunterpedia! I'm Gon and Killua, and this is our Hunterpedia! Today we're introducing Chrollo. He's a specialist and the boss of the Phantom Troop. He can steal other people's powers for himself with his skill hunter. As long as certain conditions are met. Huh, east it is. Next time.
Hey, that's your target right over there. The Tycoon, Mr. Batera.
What am I watching? Well, the Greed Island video game, of course.
But what makes you so interested in a video game, sir? You've spent a considerable amount of money on it already.
The answer, my dear, is love. When you fall in love with something, you want it all to yourself.
Love? Really? There are so many rumors flying around. Would you like to make a comment?
I'm gonna get my hands on the clue genius.
覚めてゆく天使の微笑みで連れ出して孤独でも一人じゃないさ生まれてきたことに必ず意味がある You can smile again 太陽浴びて You can fly away 世界は君の輝きを待ってる大地を踏みしめて君は目覚めてゆく天使の微笑みで連れ出して始まりはいつでも遅くないさ何度でも立ち上がれ
What time is it?
Kurapika!
It's 2 p.m.
So I slept for half a day?
Well, more like 2 days, buddy.
Where's the boss? And what about the auction?
Oh, they canceled it completely. The rest of the merchandise will be sold online. The boss accepted that.
Don't lie to me. The boss was really looking forward to taking part in the auction. I don't see her accepting that so easily.
The troop murdered Skuwala. And Eliza, well, she was inconsolable. The Scarlet Eyes we won were stolen, but apparently, the boss was more upset over Eliza's state than the loss of her prized possession. That was when she informed us she wanted to go home.
I understand. Gon and Killua?
They're both just fine. And right now,
He's out. Rest up. Your friends are doing what they have to. So you don't have to worry about a thing, okay?
Our next item is the fabled game known as Greed Island. And it has a mysterious power. Let's take a look. Now, as I'm sure all of you can plainly see, a mysterious power protects the console from any damage. Well, as long as someone is playing inside the game, that is. This man is Jade Sari. He's the player who's inside the game even as we speak. As a matter of fact, he's the one who signed a contract allowing us to auction it off.
So Jean didn't bring this one here.
Jade Sari left behind the following contract that stipulates: if no one has cleared the game by the contract date, even if he and the 7 other players are still inside the game, he would consign all 7 units of the game, as well as the consoles, to the Southern Peace Auction, and entrust his dream of clearing the game to other challengers. Unfortunately, when we received these units, the game had ended for 2 players. Losing the game results in actual death for a player. This dangerous game requires that you risk your own life. Only bid if you're prepared for the consequences. The starting bid is 900 million Jenny!